So, happy belated St. Patrick's Day. That was earlier in the week. Yeah, I think Wednesday. And yeah, I don't know, some people got to celebrate it. We did something simple for St. Patrick's Day. And so I figured for maybe some people are still celebrating St. Patrick's Day this weekend. I don't know. But I was like, I'm gonna dress up like this, and then I will change into this pink fuzzy sweater because one of my Patreon members asked me to, so I'm gonna do that. So yay! So Rafi says, I'm in the barbershop now. Ooh, fun! Hope you get something really great. Hello, Big Red. So let me show off my outfit. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yeah, one of my Patreon members is like, Kat, you're supposed to be wearing your St. Patrick's Day outfit. I had totally forgot. So running around this morning after checking my messages in Patreon, and that's where I'm like, okay, I need to wear the outfit, this St. Patrick's Day suit, and then switch into the sweater. Oh, and I have handcuffs too. I had one of my Patreon members ask for handcuffs. So they are here. They are the real McCoy. So my husband already told me, he's like, you know these are real, right? I was like, yes, I'm well aware. So, all right, I will show off my outfit first, and then I'll read comments. So, got the nice tie here. And then Jansen Taylor shirts. There we are. So there's my suit. Oh. Fix this right here. All right. So I'll read comments really quick, and we'll see what I do today. I know my Patreon member asked for trying on various wigs. Yeah, trying to find things after a move. Wow. Yeah, I have to really go through everything. Rafi says, I'm at Kelly's barbershop. Awesome! Say hello for me. Kelly is amazing, so I'm glad you got to go there. I'm so excited. I am eager to get a haircut myself. That's next month. So I'll be getting really short bangs. And then it'll be, I think, shaved up to here. Quite high. And then I will recolor my hair black because the hair color is fading. All right, so Rafi says I have to get it all taken off as I'm going to military school. Ooh, oh my goodness, you are gonna look so amazing after BMT. Yeah, you're gonna really bulk up. And yeah, I'm trying to think if I have any advice for you. Things have changed a lot since many years ago. They no longer do the wall-to-wall counseling. So that's awesome. And I think it's shorter weeks now. So depending on, I guess it depends on which branch. If you're doing the military, if you're doing the Army or Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, I guess it depends. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I love my military members out there. Mwah. Thank you for joining and serving and all that stuff. All right, I will read through comments. Let's see. Oh, hello, Kevin. Thank you for joining. Hello, Michael Jordan. Thank you for joining as well. Let's see. Please don't forget to pull up your collar, popped collar, and showing a loose tie. The top button undone. I will do that before I change into the sweater. Let's see. Also, please show that collar up with the tie from the side angle and from the back. Okay, I will try to do all of that. Hello, Brune Oti. Ati. I don't know what language that is, but thank you for joining. Let's see. Kevin says, unfortunately, I'm still avoiding the barbershop. Yes, because I need to cut your hair. Oh, and I see my sissy, Mark Moran. He just left me a message saying he's not attending this because he's not allowed to. Yes, so he has to pay a really good amount for my Patreon page, but he's not allowed to see anything. Because that's what he deserves. All right, let's see. Good morning, Jim. Thank you for joining. Hello, Marcel. Guten Tag. Oder guten Abend. Let's see. Okay, hello, KJT. There, depending on what I get done today, depending on my time, maybe there's a shampoo. We will see. I can't make any promises at the moment. Let's see. Rafi says, yes, the army. She took out the Oster clippers. It's getting real. I'm so excited for you. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope someone's writing letters to you every day while you are in BMT. Or what is basic military training? I think that's the same like name throughout for everybody's training. I know like for the Army, I think it's the, was it the PX? I forget which one it is. I know there's a BX. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my God. I should probably stop talking because I don't remember all of the military lingo anymore. Okay. Shame on me, I know. Okay, Jeffrey says, hi Kat, is there any possible way you can do an avocado hair mask treatment live with your hair? You know what, let me write this down. Oh, it's gonna be, okay. Do me a favor, for any requests, once this video has been published, please repost your comment, because what happens is that I get so many requests that during the YouTube live, I forget. I forget what people ask me. So when it comes time to like do something, I draw a total blank. And so I just ask my Patreon members for ideas. So if I like your idea, I'll do it. Otherwise, I just do what my Patreon members ask me. Boot camp, yes. Okay, so for Army, they just call it boot camp. Okay, good to know. Yeah, Air Force calls it BMT, Basic Military Training. Okay, let's see. Hello, Roa, Mausa. Let's see, I love you like every day, button up shirt and tie. Ooh, yes, I'm all buttoned up. And a very sturdy collar. And a very thick knot. All right, let's see. And a few more comments. Okay, let's see. Kevin says, I'll message Jeffrey's avocado mask treatment request. Well, that's a great idea for sure. Cool. All right, BCT. She's asking which blade should I use. Oh, and she also says hi. Yay! Yeah, I need to get back in Kelly's chair again sometime. Jim says the Marines are still the same. It all comes off the first day of boot camp. Very cool. Big Red says his friend joined the military. There's some great benefits to joining the military. So there's the VA loans if you're going to buy a house. And then, depending on if you're active or reservist, I mean, there's, yeah. Anyway, I'm not a recruiter, so I'm not going to like discuss it more. But if you're really curious, you can always ask in the comments, like once the video is published. All right, change a sweater, Cat, says Big Red. Okay, I will soon. I will do that because you've probably seen enough. Kelly is asking if the 00000 blade will be fine. I think so. Let's see, Kevin says, I thought you weren't supposed to cut your hair before boot camp. Like that was looked down on. I don't know. I think they will do it there. So, I mean, it's nice to have the look now. So I think they'll still shave it down the way they want it. Because okay, for the Air Force, I know they're going to make you bald. I don't know about the other branches, but I know for sure the Air Force. I'd have to talk to a couple of my Army buddies and see what they had done. But it's been so long ago that things could have changed too. So Kevin says it's a rite of passage, kind of a thing to endure, the head shave. I don't know. The mustard. Oh, no, what is it? No, it's not the mustard. They have to go through a gas chamber. I think that's tough. And, oh, all the shots in the arm, like there's an assembly line and then you get the shots. You just stand there and they shoot you from both sides. Anyway, So let me show off the outfit one more time, and then I will switch into the sweater. Okay, so there's this. And take off this cute little hat. So this is one of the wigs. Oh, you probably want to see what I did to my hair. All slicked back. Lots of mousse. Ooh, this wig is so warm. I've been wearing it for the past hour. Okay. So here it is, all slicked. Okay, and then let's take this blazer off. Maybe. I have difficulty with buttons. Oh my goodness. So yes, and I found my suspenders. I love my suspenders. I always get the Larry King reference every time I wear suspenders. I think I'm better looking than Larry King, just by this much. So I'm not always sure why people say I'm Larry King. Okay, and then I guess I'll take these off. Now someone's cheering right now that I'm taking off the suspenders. Let's see, where is it in back? Oh, yes. Okay, now that those are off, I nearly forgot. Let's see. Good morning, Southern gentlemen. Okay, before I go any further, actually, okay, I'm gonna have to take off the watch. Sorry, Marcel, because I don't think I can, like, wear the handcuffs and a watch at the same time. Okay. All right, Tittles, you're probably watching this on the replay because I haven't seen you join in. These are real, oh my goodness, I want to say police handcuffs. So don't ask me how I got them. All right. Okay, oh, it's probably a little too tight. Okay, so there they are. I'm not exactly sure, Tittles, what you wanted me to do with the handcuffs. So, I guess, let's see. Oh no, I don't have the fun little bars where I could, like, hook myself. And, I don't know, and I probably should have put these in the back of me. So let's see if I'm flexible enough where I can put them in the back. Okay. Oh, and you get to see my socks. It's cold. I should have put on my, I didn't think you'd see my socks. Otherwise I would have put on my leprechaun socks. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's see if you can see me. Okay, my butt's in the way. I don't think my butt's that big, but maybe it is. All right. Oh, I can't get it over my butt. So there we are. Okay, I will take these off now. So Tittles, I hope you had fun seeing me with handcuffs. All right, which way is the... I didn't think this out, like usual. All right. Oh boy. Let's see, there's that. Okay. Maybe. Okay. I can't do it. I might break a tooth. I'm gonna have to yell for my husband. I can't get out of this. Let me try one more time. Maybe if I can at least, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try one more thing. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can use my toes. Again, I didn't think this out at all. This was dumb. Oh, did I do it? Did I do it? Maybe. Oh my god. This is hard. At least I got it in there. Okay. If it turn, I think I don't even know which way it turns actually. All right, let me try one more time with my foot. Oh, drat. All right. Turning it that way does not help. Why? Okay, maybe it's the other way. Maybe. Okay. Yes, I feel really dumb right now. Oh my god. Okay, I can't get out. I will have to be right back. Let's see. Let's see. You have it in there. Your teeth might be okay. Yeah, but I broke a tooth. It's right here. That's a partial because I opened up a plastic thing with my teeth. So when they say don't use your teeth, they really mean don't use your teeth. Kevin's like, never mind. Here, I'm gonna use my mouth. Nope. Move the other way. Okay. I'll be back. Tiddles, you are never gonna hear the end of this. Honey! Honey! I need your help. I put myself in handcuffs and I can't get out. Here, I don't know. Here, just sneak in through my. You can. Here. so I'm still on camera. Here. Let's see. 1 hour later. I hope not. Here. I tried using my feet. Thank you. Okay. Go ahead. And it didn't work. Was I turning it the wrong way? I probably was turning it the wrong way. Thank you. Owie. Tiddles, there you are. He said plastic handcuffs. No, you did not. You said handcuffs or a pirate's patch. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go back to the tie. Let's see, popped collars. I'm so glad you weren't outside. Okay, so Michael Jordan, let me know if I'm doing this correct. You said popped collars, undone button, loosen the tie, and then side view. There you go. You can tell all your buddies. You'll be like, yeah, my wife got herself in handcuffs today. I'm so glad you weren't mad at me. You could have left me like that all day. And then the back view. All right. Here's a puppy treat. She'll leave for a puppy treat. There you go. Your daddy's got them. Okay. Okay. Oh yes, my watch on. Thank you, Marcel. Yes. Goodness. Sometimes I think I need my own babysitter. The things I get myself into. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna take the earrings off for my next outfit. Okay, so now I will put on the sweater before putting on, oops, let's put that over there. Big Red says, I'm forgetful too. Well, thank you, you're sweet. All right, so let me do this. All right, 47 midnight. Suggestion for your next outfit: white opera gloves, floor-length dress, and oops, and what now? And Marilyn Monroe for hair and makeup look. Okay, I don't know if I have white opera gloves. I'll have to look. I have black. Okay, so let's put these down. All right, so I'm gonna duck down here to swap into this. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta undo these. Okay. There we go. And maybe this one. Maybe. I tell you, buttons win every time. I'm so glad I didn't live back in the Victorian era, that is, because it's all buttons. Oh, here we go. Okay, now for this beautiful sweater. It's so fluffy. Okay. That's probably the quickest I've ever gotten dressed. Oh, and the skirt. I will fix this first. There we go. Got little hairs and my hair everywhere. Kevin says, very lovely. Thank you, dear. And let's see, someone mentioned gloves. Oh, I forgot my gloves. I do have gloves. I will put them on. Big Red, it's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Yeah, look at the fluffiness. See if I can get it really fluffy. I don't know if you can see the fluffy flying all around. So I had these. I forgot to put them on. So I put them on for the wigs. Kevin says, I hope Tiddles is ready to be the next on the menu. Imagine that you're going to cook him a bit before getting him stuck in the cuffs. That's very true. I wonder if TSA would allow me to bring the handcuffs aboard. Well, definitely in the packed luggage. Alrighty. Oh, Tiddles, you were just going to get yourself into so much trouble. Okay, let's see. Wigs. So I will put on, these are just a sample of the wigs I own. I have more. I have no idea where they are though. I'm trying to remember like when I bought this many years ago. Ah, yes, I got pied in this one. Let's see. So Jeffrey says, Kat, I just need to ask, can I be one of your sissies? Let's see. Well, I don't know. I'd have to think about that because I don't know if you're close or if you're long distance. So here we go. Here's this wig. And I'll show it off. With this sweater, I almost want it to be like really big. Show it off in the back. Jeffrey says he's in New York City. I'm in Minnesota. I'm in the Twin Cities. The flyover state. Let's see. Ellen, hi, welcome. Are you gonna use the dryer today? We'll see what time I have. So I'm gonna go through the wigs and then I will, if there's time, I'm gonna wash my hair because you mentioned that you wanted to see the button curlers and the kitty is put away and the dog too. So yeah, they're no longer allowed down here. Because yes, my allergies, oh my goodness, that was horrible. The rest of the day was just, yeah, I couldn't do much. Okay, now for this one. So I bought this one for I was gonna do a shoot with it because I was getting so tired of not being able to cut my hair into a bob. I was like, all right, I'm buying a wig. I'm buying a bob wig. But then I ended up cutting my hair. I never got a chance to wear this one. Oh, okay, so it has the tag on it. Okay, let me see, where's it? Oh, there's the crappy scissors. Really shouldn't call them crappy. They're not my hair cutting scissors. Okay. But yeah, I have a lot of flapper outfits, so I'm very eager to wear them. I haven't had a chance. Yeah, I used to wear them when I used to go to the Wabasha caves for dancing on Thursday nights. That was fun. Oh, there's still another tag. Oh my goodness, how many tags did they put in this thing? Nobody wants a tag in their wig. Okay, let me cut this out real quick. I'm curious what this will look like on me. I'm very excited. Although I already have bobbed hair, so. Well, this will be good when I grow up my hair. So after my trip to, when is it? Yeah, after my Texas trip, then I'm going to be growing out my hair. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is more like a page boy. Of course, I'm short, so it probably fits a normal person. Well, it's probably higher on them. Yeah, this is quite long. I would be tempted to sit in a chair and have this cut, like shorter. But it's not that bad though. But yes, definitely needs to be taken up a little bit. This would be great for some barber play. So that's that one. Let's see, I have two more. And I remember buying this one because I was bald at the time and I had to attend a wedding and they were very conservative. So, like, I can't remember if the bride was a bridezilla or not. I can't remember, but I was told, yeah, I don't want to show up the bride because she would get very, very mad. So I'm like, okay, not a problem. Okay, so this one's a short one because I really like short hair. Although I think now we'd call this hairstyle a Karen. So I don't know. It wasn't like that back when I got this wig. I think it was something like, Something like that. I don't have a mirror, but yeah, something like this. But again, I love the stacked back, and it's short. I love the bob look. Okay, so that one's that one. And then Tiddles bought me this many years ago. And I wore this for the roadkill calendar video I did, I don't know how many years ago. There we go. Perfect for this outfit. Pink and pink. I love it because of the curlers. All right, so now I'm sure you all want to see me attempt the button curlers. I will do that. All right, let's see. I need to fetch the dryer, but I'll do that after I get my hair wet. I'll read comments really quick, and then I will shampoo my hair. Alrighty, so Kevin says, I think we're planning for late summer, August or September, so I have a lot of hair for you. Yeah, that sounds good. And hopefully I'll have my shot by then. Okay, let's see. Read through comments. Big Red says, I'm from Canada. Yeah, Canada's not too far from me. I've driven up to Winnipeg before. That was fun. Let's see. So Southern Gentleman is telling 47 Midnight that Kat already did the look in one of her older videos, except for the white opera gloves. And Big Red likes my wig. I have several. You have to let me know which one. And okay, so I'm scrolling through, see if I missed anybody's comment. If I missed a comment, I apologize. Just repost it when the video has been published. And you're welcome, Michael Jordan. And okay, I think, oh yes, and then when I was in my, in the handcuffs. All right, let's see. Oh, hi, Tom. Thank you for joining. And okay, I think, all right, I think I got all the comments. Wonderful. All right, so for the cape today, in keeping with St. Patrick's Day, I have this one. All right, so I will put this, I think I'll put this on no, I should put it on now because it's gonna get wet since I have to shampoo my hair. Let's see. Let me fold down my sweater. Oh, there we go. That works. Ooh, this is super tight. This is gonna be wonderful. No water is gonna get in through my neck. Wonderful. Hi, Randy. Thank you for joining. All right, I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to do one shampoo because I want to have enough time for doing the button rollers and sitting underneath the dryer. I still have marks from the handcuffs, so they're still there. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I'll bruise. This is going to be interesting. It's been a while since I've been tied up or handcuffed. And take that any way you wish. Oh, that's too cold. See if you can see me. Wonderful. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's see if I have, yep, there it is. Wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna shampoo my hair. Well, let's do it this way. All right, so one creamy shampoo coming right up. Okay, so let's see, comments real quick. Let's see. Oh, Kevin says, have you checked for volunteer opportunities at the vaccine centers? Not yet. I know I have a friend. Actually, I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't say too much. But no, I haven't. I think from what I'm hearing is they have paid positions for that. And I do have a full-time job already. So, yeah. Okay, so Marcel says something about a watch. How can I touch my phone? I'll use this. There we go. I'm getting soap all over my phone. Nope. All right, Marcel says you should clean your watch sometimes. It's paint. So if you look at my watch, well, now there's soap on it. But all this here is paint. So I would just have to put on a new watch band. So, I mean, if it really bothers folks, I can swap that out. Maybe that's what I'll do afterwards. I'll put on a new watch band. I think I have a few left. Okay, let's have some of this lovely sound. Let you see it from the back. Is my watch still waterproof? We're gonna find out. I think it is, to a point. I have destroyed 2 of my Fitbits already. So, yeah. After a while, they aren't so much. I like to live dangerously though, so. Oh, did I do the mohawk yet? I don't know. Yeah, so I am moving like older videos to my new main channel. And I saw I did a shampoo video where I got it all over my face. I'm like, I can't believe I did that. It's been so long ago I did that. That's what this reminds me of. Oh, hello, Stratus Strong. Good day to you too. Look how creamy this is. All right, now the messy look. All right, I think I've pretty much played enough with my hair. Birdman says, if you could give a shampoo and cut to any celebrity woman, who would it be? Oh, Kelly Osbourne. She's my favorite for everything. Although, oh, what's her name? I'm drawing a blank. Oh my goodness, I feel so dumb. She's in Saturday Night Live. Kate McKinnon, I think, is her name. She's also in Ghostbusters, like the all-female version of it. She would be a lot of fun. So those two women, I think I'd really enjoy playing with. There we go, Marcel. We're gonna find out if it's waterproof. All right, so Jerry says he likes it nice and short. I think that's how I read it. Let's see. You're real short and nice and short. Thank you. Randy says, like short hair. Yes, I love short hair. Joy says, Kat, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. Here we go. So right now I'm just drying this a little bit. So I want enough water in my hair for the button curlers. Sean says, looking good, girl. Thank you. The cape looks Irish. Wonderful. My plan is working. All right, so I'm gonna take this cape off because it is drenched. Oops. Velcro is caught in the sweater. No. Okay. So where can I put this? Maybe I'll put it right over here. Oh yeah, it is soaked. Kevin says, if you had the opportunity for a, let's see, for a female hair submissive, would you be interested? Of course. Let's see, like controlling her hairstyles, products, haircuts, eventually forcing a haircut. That would be fun. But I also want to do like roller sets and things too, because I have a lot of old hair products. And I think it would be really fun to do them to somebody else. Let's see. Marcel says, would you do a cape test under the shower? Oh, wearing a cape underneath the shower. I can do that. I did one out in a lake, which was really weird because YouTube didn't like that video for some reason. So I can't remember if they kept it or I'd have to look. Or I think they just told me don't do it again. So I can try underneath the shower with a cape. We'll see if YouTube will let me do that. Not sure why they were picking on that one. It might have been something I said in the video, maybe. I don't know, it was weird. Okay. Okay, I have water everywhere. 1 second. Okay. And I need my comb. Here, let's see if I can find my part. Yeah, because it would be nice to have like a person's head to work on for roller sets and things. Let's see. And I'll just start putting them in. Marcel says, I know the video in the lake. It was in winter and you flooded your boots. That's right. That's right. Oh, got an eyelash in my eye. 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can see again. Yeah, that was fun. I don't like how that one went in there. Let's see if I can do that one again. Oh, I'm losing them to the floor. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the lakes out here yet. I'm thinking they're probably still iced over. Marcel says you wore leather boots, I think. That's probably right. Oh, I think I still have shampoo in my hair. Or it's the mousse. I have to rewash my hair. That's why these are sliding out. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse my hair real quick. All right, I'm gonna try that again. Yeah, I had used, oh my goodness, so much mousse this morning. All right, so I'm gonna throw these in the sink because now they're covered in shampoo or mousse. One of those. But yeah, it's getting warmer here in Minnesota. I'm very happy about that. Okay, let's do... So Tittle says the city of Boston is playing tribute to the Star Trek legend by making the 26th of March Leonard Nimoy Day. Yes, I'm so excited about that. Now, I'm not sure if there's a significant, or yeah, there's significant like reason why Wait, did Leonard Nimoy come from Boston? Maybe that's it. So I was trying to think why Boston, but it makes sense because like Captain T. Kirk came from Iowa. So in Iowa they have like a sign saying like the future home of Captain T. Kirk. So I don't know if it was Spock was on Vulcan. So I was like, not quite sure. But yes, there's so many fun places to travel to. Oh yeah, Stratus Strong he's saying his grandmother was born within 24 hours of Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. That's very cool. Let's see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to oh my goodness, like the comic book convention's coming back, so I can dress back up. So yeah, when I was looking for my green top hat and everything, I found my oh my goodness, I forget what the gun is used in Star Trek, but I found that. I'm blanking out on the name of it, but yeah, it's like, oh yeah, fun. Oh, phaser, thank you. Yeah, I have the phaser and then I have the tricorder as well. Let's see, I can't really see my hair. So I'm gonna guess where these go. Ooh, that one is in there really tight. That's nice. Let's see if my hair is long enough for that one. Maybe. Let's see. I can feel hair. Oh. All right, might not be long enough. We'll see. Nope. So Strong says, I got a photo with Gates. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Cancel, here we go. Let's try that again. Okay, I got a photo of, or with Gates, McFadden, or Dr. Crusher in a dancing pose. Oh, for fun. So did you go to like a comic book convention for that? Or did you just see them in person and was like, hey, I want your autograph or photo or whatever? Hello, Lekome. Hope I said your name right. If not, I'm sorry. So right now I'm doing a really poor job of putting these in my hair. Yeah, I was FaceTiming somebody, putting these in my hair, not during a YouTube live, and I did it fine. Of course, I was able to look in a mirror, so I was putting these on when I was looking in a mirror. Yeah, I'll have to probably do a different video where it's not a YouTube live and put these in my hair for real. Like, looking in a mirror and all that stuff. Turns out better that way. But it's still fun to do this and go underneath the dryer because my hair will still take to these quite nicely. So I think I think these are one of my favorites. I know some folks have been asking me to have the little yellow rods or the little red rods put in my hair. I will be doing that at some point. But that'll be like a regular video and not YouTube Live, just because that's going to take a long time to do. And I need a mirror. Okay, let's see. I feel hair. Let's see, let's grab this one. Oh yeah, then I think today, or was it's either today or tomorrow. No, yesterday. Today or yesterday was the first day of spring. So hopefully you all are getting nice warm weather where you are. Let's see. Take them right here. But yes, I am eager for it to be nice and dry. So I was taking out the dog the other day, and we had a lot of snow, and so it's melting, and so the ground is really wet. And I slipped down a little hill and got completely covered in mud. So it was funny. Okay, that's too short. I think it's too short. Maybe this will work. Okay. I think I've got as much as I can I can feel in my hair. Okay, let's see, where is my hairnet? All right. Okay, so I will grab the dryer. And is there a cape you'll want to see me wear underneath the dryer? As I clean up the water off the floor. It's really wet over here. The purple shiny one. Okay, I will go grab that. I'm just gonna clean up this a little bit. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of water. I didn't realize I did that much. Oopsie. All right, got it for my birthday. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Okay, I will look for that. And then I'll grab the dryer, and then I'll put the hairnet on, and I'll sit underneath the dryer. Okay, let's move this over first. Oops. I think last time I sat over here, I think that worked out well last time. And then we're going to put this on high heat. We'll get this baking. Keep forgetting it's not like my other one. The one outside where I can stay up. Let's try that again. So Kevin, I think this is one you bought me, so thank you. It's very sweet. Let's see. Yes, it is quite heavy. It's nice though. It's kind of like one of those weighted blankets. I can't even work a snap. There we go. Let's see. Make sure I'm all covered. I think I'm quite covered back here. No, maybe I am. Oh yes, I think I put this down a little bit. Let me put this up. Okay. And then I'll bring you closer to me. Oops. Wrong way. Huh. There we go. Tiddles is asking if my home is haunted. Actually, maybe. So, here, let me drink this first and I'll talk about that. Okay, so, possibly. I don't really believe in that kind of thing, but my husband does. And there has been, like, strange things going on. And so he has set up the camera a few times to see if he can capture anything. And he has some footage where it almost sounds like, what was it? I can't remember what exactly it was, but It was creepy. Like he thought he could hear voices, like a female voice or a couple female voices. And oh, I wish I could think exactly what it was, but he claimed it sounded like something like, we're gonna do it. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to guess, but it was creepy. I tried to hear it. I really couldn't, but yeah. So I'm supposed to ask the neighbors if anybody died in the house. So, but I will say, in one of the houses I grew up in, yes. So the previous owner had died in the house, and my father also died in the house. So, yeah, so I guess whoever bought the house after that, I'd be curious if they had any spooky experiences. And then I've experienced a few things, but I don't know. I couldn't say for sure if it was haunted or not. Yeah. So Tittles, why do you ask? Do you see any like globes, glowing globes in the background? All right, and then Kevin, why do you say your house might be haunted? Okay, I'll keep going through some more comments. 47 Midnight says, random question, do you smoke? No. So, I do not smoke because smoking can cause cancer. My father smoked a lot and ended up getting cancer all over his body. And it wasn't pleasant. So, I had smoked a few times as a teenager, like all teenagers. And then, when was this? Many years ago. When vaping arrived on scene, one of my friends was like, hey Kat, I've got a blueberry vape, do you want to try it? And I was like, wait a minute, is this tobacco? And he's like, no, it's not. And so I tried it, I was like, this is actually tasting pretty good. I would happily vape. And then he told me later that there's nicotine in it. And I was like, damn you. So I haven't picked up a vape thing since. And also I heard stories about how vaping can actually reduce your sperm count, but I'm not a guy, but still. And then it can actually do things to your lungs, so just like cigarette smoking. So I won't do that. Sorry. Bubbles. I can blow bubbles with a bubble pipe. I'll do that. Or the candy cigarettes. So there's a giant candy store in Jordan, Minnesota. And so they sell candy cigarettes for like, I think $1 a pack. And so I will eat those. Let's see. So Kevin says, it wasn't a voice at night asking if I was all right, but the pressure on the covers at my feet that freaked me out. It was a few days ago. Her voice sounded nice though, so it could always be worse. True. Kevin, I think you and my husband will have fun talking to each other about experiences. Yeah, every once in a while I'll smell cigarette smoke. And like I said, my father was a heavy smoker. And so my husband's like, yeah, it's probably just your dad visiting. And so. But yeah, there's been some interesting things. That has happened, but I don't know. I can't say if I really believe or not. But I do have an Ouija board. And I'm thinking about trying that out. I am very weird, and I do like hanging out in cemeteries. And one of the things my husband asked if we would do is go do a day trip to, I think it's Prairie, Wisconsin. So I guess Ed Gaines' hometown, just to walk around. And he was telling me today how someone had burnt down Ed Gaines' house, and the people who own the land can't sell it because no one wants to buy land that a serial killer had did their business on. And so we were discussing that. Let's see. Kevin says, they do make nicotine-free vapes, but I have a really hard time imagining that long-term use won't damage your lungs and mouth. It's not meant to be in there. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. And then 47 Midnight, you asked about a cigarette holder. Like Audrey Hepburn. I think I have one. It came with like a flapper set. Like, because I wanted the jewelry, and I think it came with it. So I might have it, or I donated it. I'm not sure. Alan says, I would love to see the hair on your pink top blowing in the wind. I'd like to see my hair in the top. Wait, what? I'd like to see the hair on your pink top. Oh, okay. So you want to, okay, because I'm wearing I got you. You want to see all the fuzzy flying everywhere. Sure. I don't know if you can or not. Let's see, if I go up here, maybe you can see it on my arms. Maybe. Yeah, it's very targeted to my head. Unlike the dryer I have out in the garage. Ty Scene is asking, where am I? You're in a very crazy realm of cat. Wherever YouTube Live is different, although kind of the same. It gets odd at times. So, 47 Midnight, I love everything regarding the paranormal. I once had a really intense experience at an abandoned mental hospital. Ooh, I always wanted to go. I love taking photos and videos of places like that. Okay, Strata Strong says, I'm glad that famous people don't make smoking cool anymore. I agree, because it's just too harmful. And all my family have died of cancer quite young, and a lot of them smoked and drank heavy. So I don't drink that often. So let's see. I had a beer with the neighbors the other night, but otherwise, previously, I hadn't had a single drop of alcohol for several months. Just because of long-term effects. Alright, so I love seeing the nape flapping in the dryer. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not, Alan. You'll have to let me know. I can go even closer. Maybe even too close. Oh, there you go. Right up there. Yeah, because I like to do things really tight. So my clothes are tight. This net is pretty tight. And then these I try to do as tight as possible. Estrada Strong says, have you seen the funny movie Thank You for Not Smoking? It sounds familiar, but I cannot recall it at the moment. Whoops. 47 Midnight says you can look it up. St. Ignatius Hospital in Colfax, Washington State. I will have to do that. Yeah, we visited like some hotels that are haunted. So that's what we like to do for fun, is go to hotels and try to my husband likes to try to capture any paranormal that happens. And so I think I have one video of, is it Pipestone? I don't remember. But I wore my bunny head. Yeah. And I kind of wondered if the people there thought I had like if I was a furry, because I was wearing it around the hotel. Kevin says, did I tell you about the haunted grave in Katie? I think you said it was a witch's grave. Am I right? I think you said you're going to show us. So we're very eager to see that. Oh, and then there is a video. I'm going to shoot it eventually. So back in college, I got really into palmistry and tarot reading. And so I do tarot readings just for friends. And they seem to be, I don't know, they seem to work, I guess. I don't know. So it's not something I dabble in a lot, but I will do a video of that eventually. Tittle says, I spook very easily. Ghostbusters, the movie, freaked me out. Will you hold my hand? Please, cat. Of course, Tittles. Anything for you, darling. Mwah. 47 Midnight says, one thing I always worry about when investigating haunted places is bringing a spirit home. Yes! Okay. I'm going to tell you something that I don't think even my husband's friends know. All right, so we actually own, oh my goodness, how many? I think there's 3 in that room. There's 2, so that's 6. No, that's 3 plus 2 is 5, and another 4. So we supposedly own 9 haunted dolls. So my husband really likes haunted dolls. So he tries to bring in good spirits into the house. And so I think Nicole supposedly is the most active one. I don't really pay too much attention. So the other day, because we keep the more active dolls in our living room, next to the couch, and twice now, my husband's like, "Did you move the dolls?" It's like, I don't touch your dolls. So, but I guess there's been some movement of the dolls. I don't know. So I'm just like, yeah. I guess for me, I'd rather not know. It's more his thing than mine. And so he's got, oh goodness, what do you call those things? But he's got some meters. I mean, he's really into this stuff. Yeah, so that's my life. It's good to hear that other people are into this kind of stuff too. So I was kind of keeping it a secret. And yeah, so that's what's going on here. Tittle says, oh no, Strong says, I met a man that built and wore the Stay Puft Man suit in the original Ghostbuster movie. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I love those movies growing up. Alright, so Kevin says, I've never done one myself. I've only had it done with somebody I trust. You're welcome to do a reading with me. Yeah, if I remember to bring the cards. Yeah, they're from, oh my goodness, the 1970s, and I think they're the Aquarius ones. That's the ones I use. John is asking, are you growing out your hair, or what's the plan for the near future? Yes, so I will be getting my hair cut one more time. Well, maybe another time. So next month I will be working with James William, because the other folks have been like, Cats, you gotta work with him. And I was like, sure. So we got our schedules in sync, and he's going to cut my bangs like right up here. So super severe. And then he's gonna give me an angled bob. And then, so cut way up in the back and have it shaved. So if you go to my Instagram, there is a photo of blonde little me in Germany, in Hannover, im Große Garten, so in the big garden in Hanover, Germany. And yeah, I'm gonna get my hair pretty much the same shortness, the severe bob, but the bangs will be much more severe. So instead of like, I think they're down to here right now, I think they're gonna be up to here. Alias Volume says, when are you going to do the quiz live stream I suggested? I don't remember. Sorry. You're gonna have to, like, when the video is posted, like an hour after I get off the live stream, I think it takes about an hour for YouTube to process. Please leave your comment with the information in it, or for my Patreon member, just put it in there again. Because I get so many suggestions that I tend to forget unless it's written down. So at my desk right now, I've got a huge list of videos I need to shoot. So I am taking a week off of work next month, just so I can shoot videos. And yeah, but I have to have everything written down, otherwise I forget. So Robert says, I love you in suit and ties. You look so good and elegant. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, earlier in the video, this YouTube live, or I don't know why I'm pointing downwards. So early in the video, I wore my St. Patrick's Day suit. And then, of course, Instagram, I have photos. And then on my Patreon, I have more photos and video. Okay, let's see. So I will scroll through comments. Hello, Zelzinkia. If I mispronounced your name, I'm sorry, but thank you for joining. And Tittle says, if you will do anything for me, Kat, put on those wonderful handcuffs again. No. Not unless I have help here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I thought I'd be able to get out. Because I was like, oh, handcuffs, I can get out of these. No, I couldn't. Alright. And let's see, so I'm scrolling through comments, and hopefully I don't miss any, but if I miss a comment, just repost it after the video has been published. Okay. And let's see, I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Okay, so here we go. Strata Strong says, yes, Comic-Con. Ooh, I'd love to go to Comic-Con. But I hear tickets to get in is really difficult to get. Shoot. Ah, no. Okay, let's try this again. Try to read the comment. Strata Strong says, the rest of your outfit, or what is the rest of your outfit today? I'm wearing a leather skirt, a longer leather skirt, so knee length. And 47 Midnight says, do you believe in past lives? Yes. So I think in a past life, I drowned. So, yeah, and there are plenty of times where I think I was born in the wrong era. So I feel more particularly in tune with like the 1920s. Let's see. How about you, 47 Midnight? What are your thoughts on that topic? Okay, so let's see. Scrolling through. Oh, let's see. So now I missed one. Okay, here we go. So Strata Strong says, yes, Comic-Con. I got the dance pose because she choreographed the ballroom dance scene in the classic Labyrinth movie. Ooh, that's a good movie. Very cool. And Kevin says he started working on the fun chair. Yes, that's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to tie you up to that. That's going to be fun. And let's see, I'm scrolling through. I think I've got all the comments. All right, I think I do. Okay, oh, Marcel's asking if I care if my watch is still waterproof. Oh, let's see if it's still working. That's a good question. So, yes, it's still working. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to make lunch here pretty soon. Okay, live chat. And okay, so Via Pool's asking the max temp on this dryer. Yes, it's not as hot as the one I have out in the garage studio. That one gets up to over 100 degrees. This one reaches 75, and that's Fahrenheit. So it's very comfortable. I'm enjoying my time underneath the dryer. Let's see if my hair is dry yet. I think so. Okay. So we'll check this. And I'll turn this off. Oh, no, I'm caught. Whew. It's a little warm underneath there. I'm a little red. Okay, let's see. And okay, Marcel says I have to go because it's nice show this Sunday and nice hair wash. I hope your still fit is I hope your Fitbit's still alive. Yes, it is. Well, thank you for joining. Bye, Marcel. All right, and okay, so it is dry. Just my hair's so short. Yeah, okay, so it's dry. Yay! Yep, I know, I just looked at the time. So I'm almost done. Yeah, I kind of started late too because I was looking for my St. Patrick's Day stuff. But I did find it. I did find my tie and hat. Hey there, sweetie. I should be done in about 10 minutes. And then you could decide what you'd like to have for lunch. Okay. Ooh, little curl. Yeah, and then when I do this for real, I'm going to put in setting lotion in my hair so it can really stay. Let me brush this out a little bit. Oh, I don't know where my good brush is. Okay, so Jim says, I wonder who the fool was to always give your YouTube lives a thumb down. Oh, there's always somebody who's having a bad day. I don't mind though. I'll tell you a secret of YouTube Live, or any video actually. So if someone likes it or not, it doesn't matter because YouTube treats it as, participation. So they're actually helping my channel by giving me a thumbs down, so I don't mind. Okay, so my hair is much fluffier. Oh, and then someone asked about my outfit. What outfit am I wearing? So, let's see. So there we are. There's the skirt I'm wearing. And then here's my cute hair. Not bad for doing a really bad job of putting in the rollers. I just love how fluffy it is after a roller set. It feels so amazing just running my hands through all the little curls and it just being so light and fluffy. Feels fantastic. All right, I'll read through comments and then I'll have to get going. Let's see, Marcelo says hairband. Let's see. I will run and get one real quick. I have a pink one, it'll match. Okay. There we go. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I almost want to put in a like a satin like scarf and then do a nice little bow. Let's see. Jim says you're wearing a wool sweater. Be careful underneath the dryer. Too much head and poof. Yes. Let's see. Has it poofed yet? I don't know. I'll have to look in a mirror later. You can see little bits of it flying everywhere. Let's see, Strata says, great length of the skirt, very elegant and classy, but very sexy. Thank you. K Harul Azam says, wow, you look gorgeous, Kat. Thank you. Big Red says, sorry I had to go, but I'm back. Well, thank you for joining again. Kevin says, laugh out loud, you get to punish Tittles. I have my own opportunities to get myself into trouble. Yes. So 47 Midnight says, I always felt a strange connection to World War II. Been to museums and it all felt very familiar. I also have a scar on my chest when I was born. And it was shaped like a bullet wound. The doctor's not sure what it is. So yeah, there was a guy on TikTok. He says that when we die, we see this white light. And I know some people say when you see the white light, it's heaven. But his theory was that you're actually being born. And all the light you see is the hospital. So you're coming out of the birth canal and then you see the light. And you're just being born again. So you're passing through one life into another. And then if you are a fan of Sylvia, I can't think of her last name, but she was a psychic back in like the 90s. She was really popular. I think maybe even the early 2000s, but definitely the 90s. And she believes that people who are like best friends or family, they kind of travel together. So when they die, they kind of wait for each other. And then they kind of like get all reborn at around the same time or so, depending. And then through life, those people who become your family or your best friends, they're really part of your knit circle of souls. So it's very interesting. I'm not gonna rule any of it out. I think if you wanna believe something, go for it. Because it's all so interesting. And that makes people interesting too. Okay, Kevin says, the hospital theory is okay, but the light has been documented with near-death experiences since the medieval era when you couldn't have lights. Yeah, that is a great, that is a great, note to think about too. Because, I don't know if they had candles in those rooms. I don't know. So, but yeah, that is something to think about. But yeah, there's all sorts of interesting things out there. All right, and 47 Midnight says, I also have a series of really real dreams that also involve World War II combat. So it's very possible. I wouldn't rule it out. Yeah, you could have died in World War II fighting, the cause of whatever side you're on. It's all very interesting. Okay, and thank you for sharing that too. I appreciate that. It's always interesting to hear people's stories. I think for me, dying by drowning is, well, yeah, like, I don't know, I guess it's hard to put into words, but I know this one time I had to, in this one horror film, I was supposed to be drowned. I just couldn't do it. So the other actress had to die by drowning. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then, so for one of my memories, also I get freaked out, like if we're driving and then there's water on both sides of the road. So if there's like a lake on both sides or an ocean or whatever, I get really freaked out. It's bizarre. And I can tell you more stories about that another time. But yeah, it's a weird fear to have unless I experienced something with water previously. All right, so Tittles says, Kevin, buy Kat a size XXL dress. That'll fit her perfectly. Hey, Tom has already done something like that. He bought me a pair of pants that were like super, super large. And I had fun with those, so. All right, Robert says, I love the Comic-Cons. I think my Joker cosplay was very amazing. Thank you. And Kevin's asking if I wear an extra small or a small female dress. That is a great question. I fluctuate between small and medium. And Marcelo says, I love the shower black. Mean like the cape, the black cape, maybe? All right, Kevin says I need to salvage some more material and make the back and put it together in the back and start painting it. Okay, so you probably have a conversation going then. I missed. All right, so, okay, I'm gonna click through a few more. And if I missed your comment, I really do apologize. Just repost it once this video has been published. But yeah, but I had a lot of fun today. Had some really cool conversations with all of you. Okay, so Jim says in military, when someone says they see white light in combat, it means they see their death, and that is experience in combat. Interesting. Yeah, I like all your guys' theories. So I'm very open-minded. Oh, the trier's done. So yeah, that is very cool. I'd love to talk to more about all this with you. This is fun. We'll have to have like a little paranormal discussion group. And yeah, I'll have to get my husband to join because he's had a lot of experiences, more than me. And I guess that's about it. So thank you so much for joining. I had a lot of fun today. You made it wonderful. This is one of my most fun YouTube lives, in my opinion, because you were very cool. And your discussions were a lot of fun. All right, well, have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you again so much for joining. And yeah, I'll be back next week doing something crazy or who knows what I'll be doing next week. We'll figure it out. But until next time, bye.